I'm in the middle of my longest movement streak that I've had in a really long time, and I want to freaking celebrate that because when it comes to movement and my relationship with movement, it's been very rocky. I've talked about it on my Substack before and many other places, but I haven't talked about it here. So I want to take this técesito break to talk a little bit about what's different this time and how I'm feeling and things like that. Today's técesito is a ginger lemon turmeric from Publix. It's really good. And let's get right into it. So I'm at week 7 of a 12-week challenge or dedication to move, specifically focusing on strength. I really wanted to focus on strength for so many reasons. One of them is, if you've seen previous videos, we're on a journey of preparing our bodies for conception. I would love to be a mother and bring a baby into this world, even as it's in a very pivotal moment of transformation. I know that to take care of a baby or to carry a baby, I have to invest in myself and take care of myself. So that is part of the reason of doing all the things that I do to take care of myself, but also for me, because when I think about my favorite forms of movement, it's always been lifting, weightlifting, strength training, powerlifting. All of those things really just get me so excited, and I've had to reconcile with that because I again had a very much unhealthy, or that relationship was tainted in a way that made me not do it as much or at all when I really love it. So now that I'm back in there, I'm so grateful that I have reached a place where I'm happy about my movement again. I'm happy and I'm moving my body and I'm at my longest streak. So let's get into the first thing that kind of helped me get into this. Number one, asking for help. I don't know. I mean, I do know. When I think about the last time I got help when it came to my movement, I had overheard a comment from my father. Not overheard, I heard him say it. And he said, "What a waste of money." And that kind of dug into my brain, this little thing of like, oh, investing in myself in this way is a waste of money because I'm not going to be skinny enough. That's like the thread I threaded when I heard that. And I didn't realize how deep that seed was within me at this time. And it really sucks because at that time I wasn't really like trying to sweat for the wedding. That's what the gift was, like a personal trainer to get me strong for the wedding. But maybe I kind of was, but not really. I just wanted to look like nice in my photos, but I didn't want to lose weight. That was never like the thing. And to kind of hear that and to see how long it took to heal that wound essentially is shocking to me, but it's also how I knew that if I really, really, really wanted to heal this wound, I needed to ask for help, because if I were going to try to work out on my own, I just didn't, it never stuck. Like I would go for a few weeks, I would go for a few days, and then I would just stop. But I knew if I had paid someone to help me know what I need to do, hear my goals, figure out my values and align with my values, that I could be in a place where I feel supported in achieving these strength-based goals. And I found that person. She's amazing. I will link her below. And I think it's just really nice to not be thought of as something that you have to change physically looking at yourself when you're thinking about working towards your movement. And it's just been a very supportive time. Yes, everyone's on their different level of diet culture and body acceptance and stuff, but I'm not in a place where I'm necessarily caring about my weight. I just want to be super strong. My one goal was to do a pull-up. I need to see if I can do it. But my hangs have been very long, I'll tell you that. Close to 30 seconds. In less than 12 weeks, I'm already at 30 seconds and I started at 5. Like, That's impressive, I think. And so when I'm thinking about like what's causing my movement to stick this time or so far is my vulnerability in asking for help and having support from my husband specifically, because that's who I spend the most time with, to allow me to feel comfortable in getting that support and supporting me on the movements. Like he's the one that kind of goes to the gym with me, not to work out with me because he has his own gym routine, but like sometimes he'll go to the treadmill, and just knowing that he's nearby is really nice, and I really appreciate that. So asking for help is the best thing that I could have done for myself in this season of my life, because it allowed me to reach part of my goals. And that's crazy to think that in just 7 weeks. And I'm really excited about that. And another thing that kind of helped this stick with me a little bit more this time around is the ability to trust myself. Like I remember the first week and I had to do like assisted push-ups or something like that. And I did not trust my body to like go down and come up. And it really made me feel some type of way, because I'm like, damn girl, how are you in this space of loving your chichos and you can't even trust them to bring you down and up? And through these past 7 weeks, I have been able to really learn how to trust my body through these strength-based movements, especially through the lens of endometriosis, where in the past, something that was new and stressful to my body would then cause a flare-up, which would then take me out for days at a time in terms of inflammation, pain, stress. And during this time, I've been able to listen to my body, trust my body, and do things that I didn't think I was capable of doing, or I knew I was capable of, but I was scared to do it. I was scared. I was scared to squat with so much weight. I was scared to do a push-up, even if I need to do it on my knees. I was scared of all of these things, and it was kind of like scared of the power that I could have, the strength that's within me. And during this time of following the plan and seeing what I got to do today, is trusting like, okay, I can do this. Like even today, we had to do 50. I'm talking to you, Yuli. We had to do 50 glute bridges, 2 sets with 30 pounds. And I saw that and I was like, oh, she wants to fight with me. But trusting myself that I could do it. I could slow down to allow myself to breathe. I can be present. I don't have to do it in whatever pace. Like all of these little things that I've picked up along the way of how I should be moving does not apply, because I'm in a space where I am trusting myself to do it at the pace, at the level of satisfaction, at the enjoyment that I need to do. And I love that for me. I love that for me, because it just allows me to work collaboratively with my body, as opposed to trying to, force it to do something that it's not wanting to do. Sometimes, some workouts, which gets me to my next point, like during this time, I've had to be very flexible with myself. I'm kind of a flexible person. I feel like I let things go. I'm always with the flow and everything. But sometimes the schedule for the week wouldn't work with my schedule. So I had to learn to trust myself that if I move it around, I will still show up. And it allowed me to be flexible in terms of my energy levels for the day, my cycle for the week, if I was on my cycle, my schedule for the week. Sometimes my schedule was so packed with clients that I didn't have time to kind of do what I thought I wanted to do that day. So allowing myself that flexibility with the plan allowed me to trust myself and then continue to show up. And I'm very grateful for that, because in the past, when it came to movement, I could be very rigid. I could be very scared to fall off, that I would just push rigidity to the limit in hopes that I could kind of contain it and not fall off. But this time around, with the level of support, with the ability to trust myself, I have been able to be flexible and make space for still showing up for myself without any kind of problems or you know, stress or anything, like anything that I remember the first day that I had to, I think, like skip a workout because I wasn't feeling well, and I was so, it took like all day to accept it, but then afterwards I was like, girl, it's not that big of a deal. Like, do something that's gonna be calming, and she's not gonna yell at you. That's not what she's here for. She's here to support you and figure out how to make things better and easier for you. And I love that. And I know some days also with my workouts, it is like a little bit more challenging, and I have to remind myself, like, am I being too stuck on the plan that I'm not listening to myself, or am I reminding myself that the plan is helping me do the thing that I need to do, which is increase my heart rate, which counts as exercise. And some exercises, some days I'm just like, we're just here to increase our heart rate. It's not that deep. Like, it's okay if you cannot do that. Like, you're going to be fine. You increase your heart rate for an hour ish. It counts. Chill out and wrap it up. And I'm going to wrap it up because this is your Técesito Talks, where I talk to you about something that helps me love my chichos inside and out in 10 minutes or less. And I feel like we're at 10 minutes right now. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.